All right, quick little update on where we're at with the Dakota. We do have the snow tires on there. I don't really know that they're quite snow tires as I'm used to seeing them, really. They're not, but these are what I'm used to for snow tires. They actually do pretty good. We've got, 3 sandbags. I obviously need transmission fluid in here, even though it's a manual, because we have a bit of a power steering issue. But right now, the issue that we're having, and I've fixed the cause, but now I have to fix the problem, and I don't think it's going to show up, but the brake line was going right over top of the axle, and it was in between the axle and the frame. I came down a little bit hard a couple times, messing around, and I pinched the brake line, so now I have no rear brakes. So now I got to get it in to hopefully get it into a shop, because I don't really want to do it here. So I'll see if somebody will let me use a garage or something, and we'll replace the brake line and reroute some things so that it won't happen again. And when I do get into the hydro brake part, then that'll be easier. The dash is not quite all the way together yet, because there is a connector that needs to be reconnected. Not sure, right there, and I don't know where it went. So it's under there somewhere. I don't want to hopefully take the whole dash out. Hopefully we can rectify that, but this is where it's at so far. I do have an actual air cleaner coming, because as much as I'm underneath this hood, I don't really want to put the air box back on. So that'll free up all this. The AC is not going back in anytime soon, but we did get the heater core in there, so I have heat in that. I do want to get a hotter thermostat and get that thrown in, because I don't like it. It's like a 175 or something, 180-ish is what it looks like on the gauge. So I'm hoping throwing a hotter thermostat in might help me with my heat a little bit. Like I said, I'm running into some power steering issues. I don't know that I'll be able to really delete this. I would love to put a Volvo electric steering pump. So we'll see if there's some kind of bypass that I can just buy for it. And then we'll put a Volvo electric. It will be getting the E-fans. I sold my Taurus to a Derby guy. He said once he destroys it, if the E-fans are in decent shape, then I'll get those back. So it's about where we're at. Trying to remember everything. I do need a new pump for the washer fluid. I got signals again, so I didn't have signals before. The rust, again, it's a drift truck, so you're not helping. I don't know what you're going to do under there. Unless you're going to fix something, get away. Come on, get out of here. Or climb under there, whatever. But it's going to be a drift truck, so I'm just going to spray foam under the extended cab part there, because a lot of cold air comes in. So we can't be having that if I'm going to street drive it still. The welded diff still not done yet. It still hasn't been done, so we are still open diff. But this is all this is all just from sliding the Dakota. So it moves through the snow pretty good with those tires. They're not great snow tires, but I get through here. I went down into there. That's a little bit deeper, and it made it through that. I come sliding through here. I slide around over there. So I have fun in the yard. I have fun out on the roads when they're snow covered. So just trying to get the feel of the truck. It doesn't have the amount of angle that I want in the front, but there are no angle kits for it. So we're going to have to figure out what we can get by on stock. Okay, I got interrupted by a child there, so I had to pause it. Anyway, that's where it's at. Just a quick update. Still haven't welded the diff. Still haven't figured out an angle kit. The stock angle's not horrible, so it might just stay for now. The radiator was kind of somewhat halfway flushed. Heater core was installed. I don't know where I put the nuts to this thing, but That's not a big deal. We'll be getting an air cleaner, and then I'll just throw a breather on there, and just something to simplify everything. I could just pop it off, pop it back on, don't have to reroute. Plus I lost that bolt, and obviously this nut here, I don't know where the hell I put that either. So I'm not dealing with the air box, and I'm gonna have mixed feelings on the air cleaner. I don't think it's enough of a difference to really matter in either direction on whether the air cleaner is going to lose power. It's not going to be a massive amount, I don't think. So, but it's 6-inch air cleaner, just a little guy, and it's purple. So I think that'll be kind of cool under there. We do have a 5.2 if it comes down to it, and the 3.9 just doesn't have the power. I know it doesn't have any power, but I think we can make do. I kind of want it, since it's a seat time truck, I kind of want everything stacked against me, but at the same time, I don't want it too far stacked against me where it's absolutely impossible. But once this is off the road, and we actually have some street tires on it, and I've been spinning the hell out of these on the street, and they still have some tread. So we'll get it on the scale, get it weighed up, and see what's going on. The previous owner's fine bodywork is coming undone. It doesn't help that one of my other driver, one of the guys I drive with, he backed into it. I mean, professional truck driver, allegedly, and he backed right into this. So he said it's too low. He couldn't see it, it was too low. Well, I'd hate to be a Civic or a Prius behind him, because he's just going to plow right through you. Don't park behind him. That's the lesson of that. It is going to be an all solid black primer. So come back over here again. Here's the black primer we're using. It's absolutely filthy right now, but that'll get rid of all this faded paint. The yellow door, this is just plasti dip just to get it from being yellow, which it's obviously coming off. So a couple dents and stuff. I'm not going to do really anything aesthetic on it other than all one solid color of black. What'd you do? She like ran into my foot. I don't know what she was doing. Okay, so come here. Dakota. She's getting old. You don't belong up there. This is why we don't paint things nice around here. This right here is why we don't paint things nice around here. Night off. No. So, there's the update on the Dakota. I can ramble on and on and on and on about it for days, but I actually want to get some actual videos of it in action, get some more shots of it in action and everything like that. And I actually want to keep progressing forward. Obviously, with being a single father of 4 kids, things don't progress as quickly as I would like, but we're going to get it done. And this is actually going to see some track time this coming season, and that's just all there is to it. And then once this is done and I get some seat time, if I wreck it, I don't care. It's just a cheap $500 truck that's getting a little bit of this and that into it. And then we have the Infinity back there that needs an engine because somebody locked it up, drifting it through the yard. And it needs a manual swap. So that's not going to happen anytime soon because, again, single father, 4 kids, funds are not abundant at the moment. So that's on the back burner, but it's not going anywhere. It will be on the road, I'm guessing, maybe this coming winter of 2021. So that drift season 2022, maybe it'll see some time. Maybe it won't. I don't know. This will get some time in, though.